Cancer, I need you to hear me real quick, okay? Because January is not just another month, y'all. This is the month that is going to decide how 2026 is going to treat you emotionally, how it's going to treat you financially, and how it's going to treat you spiritually, Cancer, okay? The first full moon of the year was in our sign. Neptune changed signs for the first time in years, y'all, okay? And a major shift into the Aquarian energy that's about to happen, that's going to change how you love, y'all, how you move, how you show up, just all over. I'm telling you, Cancer, if you are a Cancer sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever, if you have a Cancer placement or this just found you, don't scroll past it, tap in. Spirit has something specific for you, okay? Now let's get into it, shall we? Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. This is your one-stop shop for astrology and intuitive insights, especially specialized for my fellow Cancerian placements. If you didn't know, I'm a Cancer, okay? If you're new here, I am the spiritual bridge. I'm Bridget, okay? And I am here to help you understand what spirit, the cards, the cosmos, all of it is doing behind the scenes so you can move with intention, okay? I make sure my Cancers are informed over here on the Vibe Tribe, okay? Before we get started, y'all, just a quick little PSA. Go ahead and look right here at my watermark, my logo, my name. If you are not watching this video on the Cancerian Vibe, that means you are on a page that has stolen my content, okay? Interacting with stolen spiritual content does carry energetic repercussions that people do not think about, but I'm here to make you aware, because remember I said I make sure my Cancers know. They can't never say B ain't tell them, because I make sure you know, all right? So please protect your spirit, Cancer. Please protect your energy and stick with my official pages and my official links only, all right? All right, Cancer, let's talk about it. Let's talk about January's energy, because that's what we're here for. That's the main event, because y'all, this month is loaded, all right? But in a way that is really gonna benefit us, okay? So we started off the top of the year with discipline and healing. January 1st, Mercury went into Capricorn, and on January 2nd, Chiron went direct. So that was given very much, okay, I'm done avoiding this, you know. Conversations may have gotten real for you. Decisions may have gotten practical, and emotional wounds that you've been tiptoeing around. Yeah, Spirit says to address those now, not later. Okay. Then we had that full moon in our sign, y'all. That was big. This is still big. It's still big. January 3rd, we had the full moon in Cancer. And yes, that was all about us. All about emotional truth, boundary setting, and really just finally acknowledging how something has been truly affecting you, especially family, y'all, family relationships, and just your sense of safety, because Spirit needs you to wrap those emotions up, nip it in the bud, because you got stuff to do, okay? January the 18th, y'all, we're gonna have a new moon in Capricorn. And I'm telling you, the Capricorn new moon on the 18th is where you are going to lock in your structure. I find it so funny that it's kind of 21 days into the new year, quote unquote, you know, because this ain't the real new year, if you know. But I feel, you know, it's like, you know how they say it's 21 days to like lock in a habit. Yeah, the astrology is like really own it, okay, this year. But I feel like this is gonna be you saying, you know, I'm not really feeling my way through life anymore. I can't just feel, I gotta build something real. That's what Cancer is gonna do when this new moon comes in. And you know, just think about long-term commitments, your goals, your routines. All of that is going to be in the hot seat, honey. And right as we move over into the Aquarius takeover energy, I'm not mad at it. I'm an Aquarius moon. Shout out to any of my other Aquarius placements out there with Cancer in your chart, honey. You know the struggle. Okay, but anyway, Aquarius season, we're going to move into some very heavy Aquarian energy, actually. Venus, Mercury, Mars, and the sun are all going to move into the sign of Aquarius, and that is going to change how you connect, how you love, how you move. Like, it's, you know, this isn't about emotional detachment per se though, Cancer, but this is very much so for you to detach in a healthy way, okay? Not cold, just very clear, crystal clear, okay? And I just caught 444. So there could be a message in that number for someone, or confirmation that, you know, you've been seeing that number, Spirit telling you, Tap in, listen up, okay? January the 26th, we're going to end the month with Neptune moving into the sign of Aries, y'all. Finally, like, this is huge, okay? Your dreams are no longer passive. Point blank in the period. Spirit is saying you got to move on what you feel called to do. Like, no more waiting on the sidelines, y'all. We all doing it, okay? No more waiting for permission. You got to show up even when it feels uncomfortable, even when you ain't got the plan, even all of that good stuff, okay, Cancer? And as your fellow Cancer, I'm not just sitting up here telling, I'm just the messenger here, okay? But I'm also taking my own advice too. If you want to know what this looks like in real life and as your fellow Cancer, I invite you to join me on my personal pages, okay? You can check the link down in the description box below if you're interested in joining my journey, okay? But just real quick, before we do pull cards, if you do want to go deeper into how January is personally impacting you, I do offer an overall energy reading that's going to break down your current cycles, next steps, blind spots, all the good things, okay? That link is in the description box and the pinned comment below, okay? While you're down in the comment section looking for that link, go ahead and drop a Cancer emoji or a crab emoji in the comments to let me know that you're here, that you're locked in, that you are a part of the Real Vibe tribe, okay? And of course, leave me some good energy on that like button, that thumbs up button. It really helps, and I so appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Say hey to me in the comments too. I love interacting with you guys. But all right, I done yapped enough. Ooh, I finished on my birthday, 6:30. Shout out to the June Cancers, okay? Shout out to my birthday twins out there. Side note, just about my birthday, I grew up a long time not knowing anybody else that had my birthday. So if your birthday on June 30th, you better let me know in the comment section, because I know it's a gang of us now. But anyway, I guess I won't leave the July Cancers out this time. Shout out to the July Cancers. I was almost one of y'all. Okay, look, I'm right there in the middle. That's why I give you the best of both worlds, okay? But let's get into it, Cancer. We're gonna look at the overall energy surrounding Cancer for the month of January 2026. It's a new year, new month. What's the overall energy guiding Cancers? Thank you. So, ooh, we got freedom, okay? Because it's feeling a little lighter. I'm telling you, that's why Spirit was telling you to park that emotional baggage, leave it behind, leave it back in 2025, because you are being free, okay? I also feel like this is a side note. I don't know who this is for. Spirit just gave me this, okay? It's going to be very specific for one person, but there is some sense of freedom that you are going to have with support here at the bottom of the deck. Either Spirit is telling you to ask for some type of support or learn how to accept it, because that can be hard for us sometimes, Cancer, because we're always the ones giving the support, are we not? No shade, no tea. But there's going to be a sense of you being free from obligations, restrictions. Like, this freedom feels really good, okay? You're flying high. This specifically, someone's going to get some type of opportunity to, like, you're going to be able to follow your calling with some type of supplemental support. So like, somebody's worried about, okay, I want to do this or I want to follow this, but I don't know how that's going to pay to keep me alive, right? I don't know how that's, like, I still got to work to support myself. I don't know who this is, Cancer, but you're about to be free from that burden, okay? You're about to be free from that burden. You heard it here first. Ooh, Cancer, like, this overall energy, yeah, this is the kind of freedom that you don't even gotta post about. This is the kind of freedom that you really feel, okay? Like, this feels like emotional liberation. I'm really excited because I definitely have been talking about feeling that heaviness on the Cancerian collective. It came up in the last week ahead reading with the pessimism and the it's giving Eeyore vibes, okay? But I feel like Spirit is saying, okay, yeah, we're coming out of that. We are being free. And I feel like too, there's going to be some type of physical support, some type of confirmation that you're good. It's okay, Cancer. You know what I mean? This, but I feel like too, this freedom is going to be you, Cancer, choosing yourself without guilt. That's going to be a big thing. Spirit is saying that January is going to be the month that you stop negotiating your peace, okay? You ain't asking permission anymore. You ain't explaining your boundaries anymore. You are not carrying what is not yours anymore. Do you understand, Cancer? That, like, that's the old Cancer. You can't move forward going that way, doing that. This imagery Look at this imagery. Like, it's like this lady is flying. It's nice and like it's almost breathless, kind of the vibe that it's giving me. And it's, you're flying, like you are ascending. I feel like that's what this means. You're not escaping, you're ascending. But really at the bottom of the deck, this support under that freedom really tells me that you aren't meant to do this alone, because you see how, you know, they're supported by these unicorns. Cancer, this is big for you because your independence, I feel like, is being activated. But Spirit is also saying that you don't have to isolate to be strong either. Like, that's why I said I feel like Spirit is asking or telling someone to be okay to open up to the support, because you may not even have to ask for it. Somebody is being asked to be strong and ask for it, some type of support. But I feel like really January is going to teach you that you can be free. You can still be free and still be supported, okay? Like, you can ask for help and still be powerful, Cancer. You know, you can rest and still move forward, contrary to popular belief, okay? This really lines up perfectly with the full moon energy that's still kind of floating here, where we had that big emotional release. You know, let me know if you felt that, Cancer, where it was the full moon and you felt a little emotional. You may have even had you a good cry. This lines up perfectly with this new moon in Capricorn showing up, structuring how you're going to carry your responsibility. Some of you are going to look out to like outsource, resource, you know, like there's gonna be support here for you. And that Aquarius energy is definitely gonna redefine how you connect to this support too. Some of you could be connecting with an Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. Don't lean into that. It could be during Aquarius season when this person shows up. But definitely, Cancer, this is definitely the energy that you want to walk into this next year with, okay? Feeling lighter, feeling freer. The card literally says live wild and free, okay? Choose your freedom. Like, you have the choice. Claim your independence, okay? But also, this is literally the year, y'all. If y'all had caught my, excuse me, if y'all had caught my rant back in 2025 when I was dealing with the content theft and all of that, and I was talking about, you know, how we're going into 2026, like, we aren't being uncomfortable to make other people comfortable, Cancer. Like, that is something that has to end, okay? So that's what I'm saying. This support is not meant to make you feel uncomfortable. And some of you could have a hard time accepting support because of what the strings that it comes with. But I'm telling you, this support definitely feels spirit given, okay? Spirit guided. But we're gonna look at the potential challenge for Cancer, what Cancer has to learn. What's the potential challenge that they may face in January, Spirit? What is the main challenge that Cancer will face in January 2026 as they step into this freedom, okay? So look, we got the Four of Swords. Cancer don't know how to rest. Cancer don't know how to rest. Cancer does not know how to rest. I feel like Cancer, that nervous system makes you feel like, oh no, I gotta keep going. If I'm not busy, I'm not producing. That's the energy that I'm picking up from this, Cancer. And I'm telling you, this is what I was talking about with this Ace of Pentacles showing up at the bottom of the deck. This feels like this is the support that's coming in. This is the underlying energy. This is in the background. This is what I feel like is happening. This is what I was talking about with this support. This new security. Like, for some of you, this is going to be a new stream of income, a new opportunity, something that's going to be able to support your new lifestyle, Cancer, of relaxing and being free, okay? Letting your nervous system be free of all the chaos. You know what I'm saying? So the challenge this month is really actually going to be to rest. Like, you need to rest, okay? And I need you to really like let that land, Cancer. You need to rest, okay? The Four of Swords really says that your biggest obstacle in January isn't going to be the chaos. It's not going to be the drama. It's not even going to be other people. It's going to be whether you'll actually slow down enough to receive what's trying to come in. Because Spirit is literally trying to hand you something. Okay, like, that's what I'm saying. It's literally here. The energy is here for you to grab it. But you're like, go, go, go mode. You could be missing it. Now, you know, I feel like constant kind of mental loop. You may be thinking and replaying and processing and just trying to prepare for what's next, right? But spirit is trying to get your attention, like, hey, slow down, pause, because if you don't, you'll miss this. And that's what we really need to talk about, because I feel like this is where the message really sharpens with this Ace of Pentacles, y'all. This really tells me that this new opportunity, it's a pentacle. It's tangible. This is real. Okay. This is, you can feel it, see it, touch it. It's stable. It's trying to plant itself in your life this month. It's trying to bloom. It's trying to come into your life this month, Cancer. This was the thing that Spirit had put in my ear to tell y'all. If you're on my TikTok, I had told y'all we gotta cut that pessimism, because literally there's momentum and progress trying to happen in your life, and some of y'all are just dead set on, like, you'll believe the worst but won't believe the best. Just try to switch that energy and try to believe that good things are meant to happen to you, because there's literally something that wants to bloom for you, okay, in your life this month, January, okay, this month. But here's the catch, Cancer, okay? If you're exhausted, if you're overstimulated, if you're running in that survival mode, you got your nervous system all in a whack, honey, no. You're either going to rush into it, or you're going to doubt it, or you're going to overthink it, and you're going to yuck it up, okay? January is asking you to rest, Cancer. Rest before you build, okay? This literally lines up perfectly with the astrology, y'all, that Capricorn new moon, okay? Because it's all about new structures and new foundations. It's literally trying to unfold. So, it may not have happened January 1, but later in January, as we move towards this new moon in Capricorn, this thing is trying to unveil itself in your life, Cancer, okay? The Aquarius energy, the mental clarity, the healthier detachment is like, yeah, you're able to sit back and not give a care. Like, okay, it used to be Cancer had to be worried about everybody, taking care of everybody, showing up for everybody, but no, Cancer, you are focusing on you this year. It's peace. It's, I'm sitting back and I'm resting. It's giving I'm on vacation, literally, like, but I'm living life like I'm on vacation, okay? And when Neptune enters Aries, that's going to inspire some action, not frantic movement. All right. Don't move frantically. Don't make haste waste. All right. This is a month that you are going to learn that rest is not laziness. I know society tries to push that, rest is wrong or whatever. It's not laziness. It is strategy. It is imperative. Do you understand me? It's imperative, because you don't want to, it's almost like, you don't want to take a big test after you've been up all night. You get what I'm saying? All night, you out drinking. You're not going to be well to take the test. No, get you a good night's sleep, rest, recuperate, detach. That's what Spirit is asking you to do this month. Because some of y'all gotta get your body right, your mind right, your spirit right coming out of December, because you're still holding on to that negativity. And I'm not trying to rag on you. I know 2025 was hard, but like, y'all, big sis moment. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, okay? If you are under the sound of my voice, if you are watching me right now, you're blessed, okay? I know everything may not be going the way that you want it to, think it should be going, but you are blessed. There's a blessing there, okay? And if you start there with gratitude for just that, I promise you, y'all, gratitude can change a whole altitude, okay? Like, that's another story for another day. I'm not gonna get into y'all. I might have to do that over on TikTok, because, yeah, I've been picking up on the energy, and I'm telling you, Spirit is kind of like, it's almost like, how your mamas be like, fix your face before I give you something to, yeah, that's how Spirit is slick doing us. And he like, I'm the messenger, so I'm trying to sweeten it up for you. I ain't trying to tell it like it is for real. That's where I do kind of sweeten it a little bit, because I don't sugarcoat for real. I keep it real raw. But no, y'all need to get it together. And I say we need to get it together, Cancer, okay? No shade, no tea. All right, but let's ask Spirit, how can we best navigate January? How can we best navigate this month? Look at that, letting some things go. And I love how the aces keep showing up. It's just confirmation. Spirit just keeps showing you, like, let it end. I'm trying to give you something new. I'm trying to do a new thing in your life. I don't care what 2025 looked like, y'all. I don't care what 2024 looked like. I know some horrible things may have happened. Some great things may have happened too. And sometimes it's another story for another day, but sometimes some things have to happen that we don't like to get you to get to where you want to be, to where you actually want to be. But that's another story for another day. That's something I'm going on my personal page, because yeah. But anyway, Cancer, and look how the swords are showing up. This is air energy, definitely reminiscent of the Aquarian energy that we're going to shift into as we move deeper into January. But the Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So our energy, this cups, this emotion, okay? But I'm telling you, Cancer, excuse me, the way that you navigate January is by letting it be over. Whatever it is, let it be over, okay? Because the ten of air here says to stop resuscitating what already ran its course. Stop beating a dead horse, Cancer. Stop reopening conversations that already told you everything that you needed to know. Everything. Stop mentally replaying endings that spirit already finalized, okay? Because all you're doing is just keeping yourself stuck in a loop, mental loop, okay? This isn't punishment for you. This is release. I'm telling you, spirit is literally trying to like cut away what is excess and holding you back, Cancer, okay? I definitely feel like, look, the swords are upright. They aren't piercing. You know, the hourglass is in the center too. It's telling you your time is up. Like spirit saying the time is up, and that's a blessing. That's a blessing. The time for your suffering is up, Cancer. That's a blessing here. Now, let's talk about the bottom of the deck here, because this is where the healing comes in, okay? Because the Ace of Water under this Ten of Fire or Ten of Swords, once you allow the ending, you know, something emotionally pure is going to begin. Something that you actually desire and want. This is a new emotional chapter. This is a fresh heart space. This is a relationship with yourself that feels softer, safer, just more into it. This is a relationship with yourself that you want, okay? And this, again, this lines up perfectly with the astrology, y'all, because that full moon, emotional release. So it's time to dead it. It's over with, you know? Neptune entering Aries, that's emotional courage. So it's going to take courage to start something new, right? But that Aquarius energy too, you're going to have, because the Aquarius energy is definitely showing up. I do feel like there's going to be clarity without so much emotional chaos, because not too many cups have shown up in the reading here. But I'm definitely telling you, spirit is saying, look, let it be done, and let yourself not care. It's given like you really need to just fall back, okay? And I feel like this is definitely a part of your recovery. Now, it's interesting that the Ace of Cups was there at the bottom of the deck. Let's just take a gander, a look-see. I don't actually want to use those cards either. Hold on, y'all. Okay, but let's move on to the last two areas. We're going to start with love. And look here. At the bottom of the deck, let go. All right? Make room for the new beginning on its way to you. Like, spirit, that's the message here. And didn't I say it's like you're on vacation? Like you need to give it. Some of you may be traveling soon, literally, but I feel like, honestly, this is a figurative vacation. It's just it's a freedom of, you're not in that old world where everything was on your shoulders, okay? You're able to let some of that stuff go, and this new beginning is on its way to you now. So let's look at the energy guiding Cancer in love and emotional matters for this upcoming month of January. Uh-oh. All right. Spirit, what's the energy guiding Cancer in love and emotional matters? All right, interesting. So the pregnancy is showing back up, you guys. And I feel like, look, so the card says someone is expecting. I feel like you need to expect this new beginning, like regardless, okay? Regardless, this is definitely something new, blooming, growing, in regards to your love life, your love and relationships connections. Now, before anybody jumps to conclusions, I ain't saying you're going to be pregnant. That may be someone's story specifically, but that's not the situation here, and I'm just wishing pregnancy on you, okay? Because I feel like it's more so the pregnancy, just like I was talking about how Spirit was showing me this imagery of pregnancy for Cancers and how excruciating childbirth can be, but the pain births something beautiful, right? And this pregnancy energy here is showing creation and incubation and something growing quietly, like behind the scenes. For some of you, this is literally going to be some type of fertility news, and I'm happy for you. But for the majority of you Cancers watching, Spirit is speaking about emotional rebirth here, okay? Something in your love life or in your emotional world is in the womb stage, okay? It's not necessarily visible yet. It's not ready to be announced yet, but it's very much alive and kicking, okay? This could be a new relationship that is starting to bud, forming slowly. This is a healed version of an existing relationship. If you're already with someone, this could be just a new way of loving yourself, which is going to be ideal, okay? Or a creative or emotional project that becomes extremely personal, like deeply personal. There's an emotional tie to it. But let's talk about the bottom of the deck, because this is so Cancer coded. It's almost funny with this pets energy showing up, because Cancer, I feel like, your heart is being softened and stabilized through unconditional love. Y'all know how I feel about my baby Milo. Like, I be looking at him like, wow, I really love you. Okay. Like I get it, but anyway, some of you could be getting a new pet. Okay. And I'm telling you, man, my life, I can't even remember what my life was like without Milo. But anyway, y'all, some of you might be deepening your bond with a current pet. Or Spirit might be reminding you that love doesn't always come in human complicated forms. That's what I definitely feel like when I got Milo. It was definitely Spirit showing me like love ain't gotta be chaotic, okay? It does not. I do feel like pets represent safe love, love that doesn't abandon you when you're emotional, or love that doesn't need explanation. You get the vibe, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying, let love be gentle this month, Cancer, because that full moon in Cancer, that's all about the nurturing, the emotional truth, right? And then that Ace of Cups that we saw, that's definitely confirmation of a new emotional beginning that's starting this month. This happens this month, y'all. Okay, Neptune is going to enter Aries towards the end of the month, and that's when you're going to learn how to trust what you feel again. Okay, so January isn't about the big dramatic romance, unless you want it to be. But I feel like it's more so about tending to something very sacred, okay? And that's really cool. Let's see. We're gonna pull, okay. Let's look at the energy guiding Cancer's money and career stability. That's what we really want to know. What is the money looking like? What is stability looking like in the month of January for Cancer? What is the energy? Ooh. All right. So interesting. We got the sword showing up. So there is some conflict energy. And I feel like, this is funny because it definitely showed up in my week ahead reading as an underlying energy. But now it's out here, coming out as the guiding energy for the month of January. Bottom of the deck, though, we do have the tree. So I know that and it's funny because look, all the swords came out in the reading today. That's why literally we only have swords. If there was a card to be pulled, it was a sword, right? So let's talk about it. The sword really shows up, I feel like, when there are hard conversations, hard decisions. Okay, some of y'all may have to face some hard financial truths that can't be avoided anymore. Okay, that's gonna look like some of you are gonna have to cut some expenses. Okay, that may not be what you want to hear, but some of you are going to find yourself cutting some type of expense, setting a boundary at work. This could be you standing up for your value. Definitely I feel like this is more so Cancer, resonating for Cancers to stand up for yourself, especially in the workplace, standing up for your value, negotiating your pay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're being underpaid and you know your value. Stand in it, okay? Now, I ain't telling you go cuss everybody out and get fired, but I am telling you to stand up for yourself, Cancer. Finally call something out that has been unfair to you. You know what I mean? This I feel like for a small group of people, this is going to be very much so like this is going to reflect anxiety, I feel like, around your job security or money, you know, if we're being honest. But I need you to hear this very clearly. Like, hear me and hear me well, Cancer, okay? This card is about cutting corners so you can break through, okay? Not failure. Not like, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm speaking into your life. You are being asked to be strategic here, okay? Not emotional. That's why all the swords came out. That's why the full moon started at the top of the year. Cut those emotions, okay? Leave them at the door. We don't have the room for them, okay? And that's no shade. It's coming from a fellow Cancer, so I can say that, okay? But I definitely feel like, you know, very Capricorn new moon energy coming in, very handle it now so it doesn't bleed into the rest of the year. Like, go ahead and nip it in the bud right now, okay? Now, let's talk about the bottom of the deck, because we have the tree that showed up, because this is where, like I'm telling you, you don't need to have any fear. The fear should dissolve, okay? Because this is long-term stability. This is the tree. The tree says whatever you're dealing with financially in January is not random, but it's very much foundational, okay? So I feel like this is more so about your financial growth. It's going to take time. You know, a tree doesn't just become a tree overnight, right? This is about stability that's going to come from your consistency, Cancer. Roots that are being planted so that future abundance can grow for you and continue to grow. So yes, January definitely may require you to make some cuts, some type of adjustment, some type of hard, firm decisions, right? Especially when it comes to your money and career. But it's all in service of something that's going to last, okay? So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, handle it wisely now, and you won't have to keep revisiting it later. It won't be an issue later. Nip it in the bud now. It won't be an issue later. And you don't want it to be an issue later, Cancer, okay? So again, this keeps lining up with the astrology, y'all, that I gave you. The Mercury and Cancer, you got to make smart money conversations, okay? You got to have them. The Saturn sextiles Uranus, definitely that's going to be a time where you're probably, Saturn, don't play, okay? That's like that mama, that strict mama. When it's sextile Uranus, because Uranus is kind of like, I would give Uranus like the carefree toddler, okay? So think of a strict mama and a carefree toddler. They're going to sextile each other, so it's not going to be rough, but you are going to be restructuring your finances, okay? Without chaos, but you are going to be restructuring them. You're going to be thinking about how you're going to move your money around. It's going to be different, okay? Neptune is going to enter Aries, and it's going to take, that's where your courage is going to come in. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all may want to wait till around then to stand up to your boss or stand up for yourself, stand in your value, because you got to have the courage to take control of your future. Like, you are in control, okay? I really feel like, Cancer, January 2026 is a month that you are going to choose your freedom. Like, choose your freedom, okay? You get to choose your choice. You get to choose your freedom emotionally, mentally, and financially, okay? Very much so ending cycles, Cancer. I feel like recovery is imminent, okay? So some of those hard-worn cycles, some of those emotionally heavy cycles, y'all, we're closing those out. But Spirit is asking you to rest. Rest before you get, look, you just came out of war, basically. Like, rest up, and then we're going to take you to the party, okay? That's what this energy is feeling like, Cancer. Some of you are going to definitely be nurturing something new in love, or a new romance, new something emotionally that you're connected to, and just make smart decisions, okay? If you don't hear nothing else for this month, January, Cancer, make smart decisions that are going to set you up for the long-term stability, okay? Think long-term. Don't think about just trying to survive right now. Think long-term if you can, okay? But I'm going to leave the reading right here, y'all. Just remember, Cancer, January is your emotional reset button, okay? It's not really the new year per se. It's a new calendar year, okay? But this more so an emotional reset button, okay? This month is going to ask you to be honest, be disciplined, and be brave enough to move forward without dragging those old versions of yourself, dragging that old emotional baggage. Please, Cancer, I'm begging y'all. If you on my vibe tribe, if you on the sound of my voice, we can't have another year like that before, like 2020. This has to be new, okay? You got to do something different to get something different, all right? If this resonated, y'all, don't stop here, okay? Book your overall energy reading through the link below. And let's get Spirit's message tailored specifically to you and your energy, your situations, okay, all that good stuff. If you feel called, definitely check out my link below. But I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. Like the video, comment, talk to me down in the comments. Let me know what hit for you. Share this with a fellow Cancer who needs it. All right, tell them to join the Vibe Tribe. And I'll see y'all in the next reading, okay? In the meantime, in between time, until next time, love you.